Hi, I'm Matt, and here we are at Wine and Beer West Park with Gonzalo Perez of the Maipe Winery in Mendoza, Argentina. And Gonzalo is joining us here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Gonzalo,
my pleasure to be here.
He's going to tell us a little bit about the Maipe, which is one of a couple of brands that comes out of Mendoza.
Well, definitely Maipe is a winery located in Mendoza, coming out into the market for the past 4.5 years. And it's a family-owned winery located in Luján de Cuyo, which is a premier region for Malbec growing. And there's definitely a lot more going on than Malbec in Argentina nowadays. So the particular reason for us to visit the market was to promote a little bit of the range that we have from Maipe. That concerns Torrontés, Sauvignon Blanc, and Chardonnay on the white range, and also Bonarda, Cabernet, and definitely Malbec going for the red range. So definitely here to promote a bit of the wines, speak to you in terms of what we do as a winery in terms of winemaking, and definitely what to expect out of the range Maipe.
Excellent. So we have some traditional grapes in the Sauvignon Blanc, the Chardonnay, and the Cabernet. You know, those of us that have been patronizing the good local shops know that Malbec and Torrontés are kind of becoming flagship grapes for Argentina.
Definitely so, definitely so. What Malbec is for reds, Torrontés for whites. It's a great variety. Torrontés on the end, on the particular case of Torrontés, it's a great variety that is largely grown in Argentina, but it's gaining recognition in the market as a very fresh, clean, easy drinking type of wine. Beautiful wine for spring, summertime, and to accompany or pair up with light seasoned pastas or salads or white meats, most definitely.
And there's definitely a good floral note there.
It's definitely very floral on the nose. It has a very a sweet entry, and I definitely consider a party by itself in a bottle. It's a beautiful wine in terms of experiencing something different and something unique from Argentina.
Excellent. Tell me a little bit about Bonarda and the kind of new support that Bonarda's found as its own
Bonarda is a great variety that is largely grown in Argentina. Mm-hmm. It's very popular, but has only seen its first sales in the past few years, mostly in the U.S. It's very intense and rich in color, so mostly it was grown as a cut down or blend type grape in order to enhance color structure of other grape varietals in Argentina. And only for the past years has been grown as 100% varietal and coming into the market and gaining a lot of recognition as going beyond the Malbec for the Argentinian consumer type.
Excellent. A good barbecue wine?
Definitely a good meat wine. I would consider it to be most of a pork chop, lamb type of meats.
Okay.
I would definitely leave the red juicy steak for the Malbec.
That's excellent. So you guys enjoy a very nice elevation. You're not using...
Mendoza is very particular. We're right next to the highest part of the Andes.
Okay.
So there's definitely literally a wall over a flat surface, but the whole surface is above 600 meters above sea level.
Okay.
Reaching altitudes of 1,500 meters or 1,200 meters.
Okay.
Our winery, Maipe, is located at around 1,000 meters above sea level in Luján. So that definitely contributes in terms of good sun exposure, but also very cool nights. So they both really develop a great growing in terms of ripeness of fruits, sugar level achieved, and also acidity level in the final product. So you have very well balanced, harmonious, and integrated wines from.
Yes, have a great hands-on approach.
Definitely, it's as I mentioned before, it's a family-owned winery, and that is that means it's a human-managed company.
Right.
In terms of, it's only maybe 10 people of us all together in administration, and with the fieldwork people, we reach up to 50. So it's quite small for what Argentina is delivering in terms of volume. But we are focused on a very craftsman style, a very dedicated and very careful type of work in terms of the development of our wines. We're talking about hand selection, hand harvesting, hand selection of grapes, A lot of technology, but a lot of care and dedication put into the winemaking, stainless steel tanks, and then, of course, beyond Maipe is Cueva de las Manos, which is our higher tier up, and this is oak-aged wine. So we have 10 to 12 months French use, first use American or French barrels. So there's definitely a lot more going on beyond the bottle that you see on the shelf. There's a lot of, it's bottled passion. All of these aspects allows us to focus on quality, focus and concentrate on good winemaking, and trying to be as competitive as possible as to reach a market at a price point where for an entry-level range you get a lot of value for your money.
Well, I think that you'll find a lot of success with that kind of recipe, going into the winemaking.
Thank you. Well, and that's definitely what our aim is, to promote our wines in this trip in the U.S. And I'm very happy to have been able to come into your store and talk to you and talk to your clients, and definitely will be more than happy to answer any questions that you guys have.
Thanks again for coming.
Thank you.
All right, and thanks to Gonzalo Perez, your wonderful host while you're here.
Definitely
in the US.
our great partners in the U.S.
Okay, great.